As a parent, you want to make sure your kids are healthy, and that can mean taking the proper steps to help them avoid any potential health risks. So that's why this next woman decided to explore her own genetics before expanding her family. Sujata Datar found her world rocked a few years back when her sister was diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer.
I think breast cancer knocked at our door, and it changed everything, how we viewed things in general towards family and life. Seeing my sister go through everything, it was a shock for us.
Because her sister was only in her early 30s at the time of diagnosis, doctors tested her genes.
She got diagnosed with BRCA1 gene mutation. So given that, usually they would encourage immediate family to get tested because we didn't have any history of cancer. For me, it was more of preventive, the steps towards taking preventive care for myself and being aware of if I am.
BRCA typically refers as a breast cancer gene. BRCA would be in the category they call tumor suppressor genes. There's two types of BRCA mutations. It's a gene that's been identified to increase your risk of breast and ovarian cancer. When we think of BRCA mutations, we think of our genes as like an 800-page book. It's like 2 letters of this 800-page book have now gone awry. BRCA mutations are inherited, that we call dominant. So if you have it, half the time you're going to give it to one of your children.
Knowing that worried Sujata, who was also found to have the BRCA1 mutation, especially when it came to thinking about starting a family.
I started thinking we still haven't started our family and we want to do that in the future. I just wanted to make sure my kids don't have it in the future, making sure our kids don't have to make the decisions that we have to make. We started considering and meeting with the doctors, and we were maybe IVF is one option because that would be a preventive for sure, making sure my child doesn't have to make the decisions.
With infertility treatment, we can prevent the transmissions of genes like this. Embryos are created that can be tested for particular genes like BRCA mutation. So we're able to identify the healthy embryos, the not healthy embryos, and only place the healthy embryos.
Sujata and her husband decided to move forward and have the healthy embryos placed. They then welcomed their daughter, Ira, to the family.
I can't even express it how relieved and glad we were. Knowing that she does not have to make all these choices in the future, I mean, it was a big relief.
When you're informed of your own personal risks of developing these diseases, the desire to prevent that for a child is obviously pretty strong. I think it's amazing that we have the ability to help do that.
I learned knowledge is power, definitely, and you can make informed decisions and choices.
Of course, and the goal of every parent is for their child to live this long, healthy life, and these are ways to do it, even from the very beginning, even when they're an embryo, even before.
We enjoy every bit of time that we get with Ira. She's a very happy, energetic, bubbly baby. She loves books and she makes me run around after her a lot. And I'm a happy mommy because I don't have to worry about those things right now.